Hey guys, this is your girl Kay, and welcome to All Up in Your Bit-Ness. We're about to make some DIY mango body butter. So first thing you want to do is make a double boiler, and let's put a pot of water in like the glass bowl that you see before you, and let the water start boiling. We're going to start with cocoa butter chips. And cocoa butter is good for blood flow. It slows the aging of the skin. It protects you from the UV rays. It smooths scars and wrinkles and heals rashes like eczema. So, you know, cocoa butter has a lot of benefits. Also have fatty acids as well. Next up is mango butter. Mango butter helps plump your skin. Natural source of vitamin A. It treats dry skin, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, protects against environment stress, soothes and calms insect bites. So the next time you get a bite, you know what to do. Next up is Kokum butter. Kokum butter prevents drying skin, helps ulcers, dry lips, hands and feet, regenerates skin cells, reduces degeneration of your skin, and is a non-pore clogger. It's really, really good. And the next one that is coming up is Cupuacu butter. Cupuacu butter. It promotes thinning, and it improves thinning and aging skin. It moisturizes, helps skin elasticity. It's high in antioxidants, and it firms your skin. So you can imagine once you get just with them three mixed together, how well your skin is gonna feel and how good it's gonna look. Next up, we have some jojoba oil. And jojoba oil promotes, it soothes dry skin, is an anti-inflammatory, has repairing, it repairs your skin, sorry. And it also has I said that, inflammatory properties. Next we have vitamin E. Vitamin E reduces scars, it moisturizes, it has antioxidants in it, and it's a good source to keep your butter from going bad, so, or anything that you make actually. Next is castor oil, which promotes moisturize your skin, wound healing, anti-inflammatory, reduce acne, fights fungus, and keep hair and scalp healthy. So as you can see, adding all this stuff is going to give you the best skin of your life. Like, people is gonna be like, how do you get that glow? Why you look so good? Your skin all clear and nice and all that good stuff. Okay, so this is almond oil, and it keeps the skin healthy, protects from UV rays. It helps with lines and wrinkles, and it also softens your skin. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put all the solid butters inside a bowl and melt them down. That's why you need the double boiler. So, you know, cocoa butter up. Mine's melted together, so that's why it looks clumpy like that. I had chips. So from the heat in my closet, it kind of like, you know, melted them together. So we're going to add that, and we're going to add Cupuacu butter, the mango butter, and the Kokum butter. All in a bowl. I don't measure, so I'm sorry. I just try to evenly put scoops, even scoops of each one in. So I might do a scoop of each, or a scoop and a quarter or half of each one. So we are going to keep adding the butter. And once it's all in a bowl, we're going to set the bowl on top of the hot water. I wouldn't recommend leaving the burner on. I just, you know, would warm the water, make the water hot, and then turn the burner off and put the bowl on top. No, I guess it would work okay with a plastic bowl. I'm not sure. I never tried it, so I don't know. I always use a glass bowl. But don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. If you like this video, you can put suggestions in the comments. You can ask questions in the comments. And my next video, I'm going to promote a basket for one of my lucky subscribers. And I'm not quite sure if it's going to be in there yet, so by my next video, you guys will know. I even might have it, you know, together. As you can see, my bowl doesn't fit. I'm trying to create something. I don't know what I think I'm doing with the strainer, but I come to my senses and put the water in a smaller pot, because that's just, it's not gonna work. And there we go. She has come to her senses. I found a pot that fits, and I'm just going to transfer my water over. And I'm going to put that pot on the front end. I turn the burner off. And I'm just going to sit it on top. Let them 2 butters that I put in start to melt while I add the mango butter. And I believe the Cupuacu butter. So as you can see, scoop. 2 scoops of each. I broke my stand, so I'm holding the camera and trying to scoop at the same time. So don't mind me. I definitely will be better prepared next time. I also bought a spatula that I didn't use. I'm not sure why, but as you can see, it's already melting. And it's all joining together, becoming a happy family. Look at that. And it's all glistering. That's how your skin gonna be, all shiny and bright, pretty. So I'm just trying to chop it up so it can melt faster, so I can add the liquid oils. And then give it a little whisk, whisk, whisk. And once I give it a whisk, I'll let it sit and marinate itself. But of course, I got impatient and I put mine in the freezer. And I started working on something else and completely forgot about it. So by the time I got to it, it was solid, froze. So once we get to the blending process, you'll see that. We're just trying to get them all melted. I'm just swimming it around and around. And it's slowly melting. And we're going to begin putting the liquid oils. So we're going to do the castor. As again, I don't measure. I probably came to like 5 or 6 or something and stop. And that's the vitamin E. And then we're going to add the jojoba oil. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's 2. I added 2 of those. And this little half a scoop is all the almond oil I have left. But the almond oil smells so good mixed with the mango butter and the cocoa butter. It just smells so unbelievable. I think my next video is going to be a DIY leave-in conditioner. So you guys stay tuned for that one, because that's going to be good. And that smells so excellent. You're just going to be in love with your hair. because it just smells so good. And I'm just mixing them all together and make them one happy family. And mixing. Look at that, it's just beautiful. Beautiful. That's flawless. Like, you can see the bottom of my bowl. So I'm just gonna let it sit. Well, I'm supposed to let it sit, but I put it in the freezer. And when you see it, you will be able to tell because it's gonna be like rock hard solid. It's going to be solid. I just want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching this video. And if you made it this far, happy Halloween. I was a cat this year, a wounded cat. I'm not really good with the pretty outfits. I like to be gruesome. But here we go. So now you can see what I mean by froze. If you just let it sit and, you know, solidify back together on its own, it's not going to be hard at all. It's just going to be an easy whip. Mine's is like this because I put it in the freezer. And as you can see, you can tell the difference because the bigger pieces are like yellowish. And the parts that like melted down and started to whip is like white. So, you can tell how slowly it's melting down. But of course, my bright self didn't think to put the other blade on the blender. So it probably would have been a little faster process. But eventually I get frustrated and realize I don't have it on there. And then I put it on there. And then the process goes and goes from there for about 2 or 3 minutes. And I was going to cut it out, but I think I wanted you guys to learn from my mistake, per se. So, there she goes, putting it on there. Realizing she only had one. And back to the struggle. I'm telling you guys, if you want to make the process for the solidification go faster, do not put it in the freezer. Because if you forget about it, you're going to go through this. So just make it easy on yourself. Put it in the refrigerator. It's not going to get so hard in the refrigerator. But you can see it's whipping up good. I got that big old chunk of cold butter over there. And then I'm going to get to as I finish getting these little pieces. And as you can see, I found somebody to hold my camera, but free help. And we're just going to keep whipping. And I'm going to scrape out the corners and get the hard pieces again, like I said, that's being missed in the corner. But as you can tell, it's melting pretty good because most of it is now white. You still see some yellow spots in there, but as you keep blending, they're all going to fall in line like soldiers and become part of that whip process. So don't be discouraged. Don't think you messed it up or you can't do nothing with it now. You're just going to have to take your time and work with it. And once you work with it and do what you got to do, it's going to come out like that. And as you can see, it's still cold somewhat. So it's like sticking to the blade really heavy. But for the most part, it's whipping out good. So this video was made 2 weeks ago, and I still think I have a half of my container left that you're gonna see me put it in that I purchased from the dollar store. So, they have little containers in there that you can just go in there and get. They have little mason jars, plenty of things that you can store it in. So again, I didn't use my spatula, so I didn't get every little nook and cranny that I wanted to get out the bowl, but it didn't go to waste because I just used, me and my boyfriend, my cousin, we just used what was in the bowl that day, I believe, and the majority of the rest of the stuff came out, so it didn't go to waste, it got used. And so I think that little container lasts about 6 weeks. Cause I put it in my hair every other day, and I use it on my face and body daily. But again, a little bit goes a long way, so you don't have to have like big old globs of it, unless you want to. I mean, you're gonna be kind of shiny looking, but you know, to each his own. Good moisture is good moisture. So yeah, you're whipping it up some more. Got all those pieces out the corner, and as you can see, everything is going smoothly now. You can see that it loosened up, and it looks like whip. You know, you could actually probably put that on a cake. You know, if it was, you could fool people with that. People that like to be jokesters. Make somebody a mango butter cake. Does it look like buttercream, butterscotch cream? Yes, now look at that. That is gorgeous. And we're just gonna transfer it in. Again, like I said, I forgot. If I would have just looked to my left, I would have had my spatula and got every nook and cranny, but I didn't do that. I wound up transferring to a spoon and getting all that I can get. And there it is, your own homemade body butter that pretty much not gonna cost you that much. All those oils together, I might have paid $20, and I'm gonna make a few containers out of it. So, you know, it's definitely worth your money. And there it is. So again, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned for my giveaway. Don't forget to subscribe at the bottom and ring that bell. Leave your comments and suggestions in the comment area. And everything that I use in this video will be down in the description bar. So you can go out and purchase your own butters. So like I said, next time I'm going to do a leave-in conditioner. And I'm also going to show you guys the flaxseed gel. So you can have your own little ingredients and stuff to make your own stuff. And stay out these stores. You know, because the ingredients is not always true to the ingredients. So there we are, people. Messy, but pretty at the same time.